Hello children and welcome back to our Fun with English lesson. In our last class, we were learning about compound words. Today, we will learn about something new. Are you ready then? Let us start. We will begin our lesson today with a story. Don't you like listening to stories? I sure do. Today we are going to talk about a girl called Betty. Now Betty was a baker. She loved baking cakes. And she went to the market to get some butter. But when she came home, she found the butter tasted bitter. She wondered what to do. So she went to the market again and bought some more butter. She added the new butter to the old one so that it does not taste bitter anymore. And then she added it to her batter to bake her cake. And now the cake tasted great. Did you like the story? Do you think we could say it in some other way? Let us find out. Here you go. This is a story but written in the form of a poem. Betty Botter bought some butter, but she said this butter is bitter. If I put it in my batter, it will make my batter bitter. But a bit of better butter will surely make my batter better. So she bought a bit of butter, better than her bitter butter, and she put it in her batter, and her batter was not bitter. Was it confusing? Do you want me to read it again? Well, let us try. Betty Botter bought some butter, but she said, "This butter's bitter. If I put it in my batter, it will make my batter bitter. But a bit of better butter will surely make my batter better." So she bought a bit of butter, better than her bitter butter, and she put it in her batter, and her batter was not bitter. Is this tricky? Yes, it is. And what do you suppose this is? It is a tongue twister. And what is a tongue twister? A tongue twister is a phrase that is designed to be difficult to articulate properly. That means it is not easy to say and can be used as a type of spoken word game. Did you have fun when I was reading it out? Did you try to read it out with me? Was it difficult to say it quickly? That is the whole purpose of a tongue twister. It is used as a game, and very often the results are very funny. I think you will have a lot of fun in today's lesson. Let us take a look at some of the examples of tongue twisters. This is a tongue twister which is heard very often. She sells seashells by the seashore. So we are talking about a girl who sells seashells. Have you seen shells by the sea? When did you last visit a beach? And do you know the land around the sea is called the seashore? So where is this girl selling the shells? Yes, on the seashore. Now can you quickly read the sentence after me? She sells seashells by the seashore. Faster. She sells seashells by the seashore. You don't have to read it fast, but you have to say it clearly. The two sounds can be easily confused. Therefore, you should try and say it as clearly as possible. You need not hurry, but once you get it right, you can try and say it faster. Let us try another one. Fuzzy Wuzzy was a bear. Fuzzy Wuzzy had no hair. Fuzzy Wuzzy wasn't fuzzy, was he? So who are we talking about? Yes, a bear. And what is the name of the bear? Fuzzy Wuzzy. Fuzzy Wuzzy, did he have hair? No. So he wasn't fuzzy at all, was he? Now can we say it again? Fuzzy Wuzzy was a bear. Fuzzy Wuzzy had no hair. Fuzzy Wuzzy wasn't fuzzy, was he? Try and say each of these a few times. Are you having fun? Would you like to try another one? Here it goes. If a dog chews shoes, whose shoes does he choose? Can you see the play on words here? Choose and choose sound similar, but they are spelt differently. Their meaning is also different. And choose rhymes with shoes and whose. So can we try that again? If a dog chews shoes, whose shoes does he choose? Do you have dogs at home? Then you must be knowing that puppies like to chew shoes. Do they choose your shoes? Poor you. Do you want to see more examples of tongue twisters? Yes, why not? Try this one. 4 fine fresh fish for you. Again. 4 fine fresh fish for you. Well, I know you might not like having fish, but you can feed it, maybe to your cat. And are these fish fine? Why, yes. Are they fresh? And who are they for? Aren't you having fun saying these out aloud? What do you think is common between each of these? Did you like learning about tongue twisters? Did your tongue really twist while saying some of these? Why do you think they are called tongue twisters? Did you enjoy saying them? Can you think why we need to say tongue twisters? How does it help us? If you can find out the answer, share it with your teachers. Here are some activities that you can try. I am going to give you a coloring sheet and there are 2 lorries drawn. You have to color the first one red and the second one yellow. And then you will have to recite the tongue twister red lorry, yellow lorry and say it quickly 3 times. Red lorry, yellow lorry, red lorry, yellow lorry, red lorry, yellow lorry. Well, it's quite difficult for me. I hope you are able to do it better. The second activity that you can try helps you to become quite creative. You have to make your own tongue twister. What are the things you have to have in mind? You have to think about a place and many words beginning with the same letter. And you can try making your own tongue twister. I'm very excited about this, aren't you? So, it's time to put on your thinking caps and invent some new tongue twisters. I'm sure you'll do a good job. You can also share these with your teachers. So, did you have fun today learning about tongue twisters? What do we know about these? They usually have many words starting with the same letter and are quite difficult to say. We usually have a lot of fun saying these, and we can try and invent some on our own. I hope you enjoy doing the activities, and until next class, take care and stay well. Bye bye.